We took on one of the biggest projects of my life, and we did it. Fully rebuilt Glastron CV16 in 30 days. Let's get into it.
Today what we're using is structural polyester bonding putty.
Oh, I feel so accomplished right now.
Plate adjusted. Got my speedometer wire all hooked up.
The first start on the boat since the rebuild.
You can pull it out. All right, I forgot to hit record, but we're tackling a bimini today. So it came with, I'll just show you real quick. You lay out the top, there's the front, and then it came with 3 support poles. You shove them through. They're all pretty much the same size. I don't think it matters, but you should probably double check the instructions before you do it. I'm not going to because I'm an idiot, but let's see how to do this. All right, I'll just show you real quick what I'm doing. So I pulled up a picture here. Let's see, this is the one I bought. MSC is the brand. So if you could see, this is the front, the little hooks here. You mount them, those straps are right there. So that's gonna be the front of the boat. And then when you wanna fold it down, the whole thing folds. So what you wanna do, and I don't know if I'm even showing you, but that's what it looks like. So we know that this, let me just show you real quick. This right here is where that strap is going to go, so this has to be the front. We're going to get locked in right here. There we go. And you know that this is the front because the front sticker right here. And then you do the same thing here. Like I said, you know that this is the front because of these little ties up here. It's really simple to set one of these up. The only thing that's weird about a CV16, this type of boat, is I use the mounts from the kit back here. So it's just this regular plastic mount. I mocked it up kind of, so I got lucky. I bought these for the other Glastron that I had. These were like a swivel mount, so you can mount it kind of on the side of the boat because I have a windshield here. So I went with the, I think it's a 60-inch bimini. I'll put the link in the description. But pretty much what you do is this one is on the side. So I mounted this one on the side. And then I put the hooks up front here. So these are pretty tight. And I still have to do this one, but I don't want to do it yet because I'm gluing that piece. I'm gonna reach out to the seller, see if they can send me a new one. It's my bad that it broke, but yeah, this will pull back, and then we mounted it in the exact same spot on both sides. So this and then the hook, it's pretty much symmetrical. Came out really good, actually. It looks good. The only negative is, like, I don't know who's gonna get shade depending on where the sun is, because it doesn't really cover the drivers or the passenger, and then it also doesn't really cover the bench seat in the back. It's kind of in the center of the boat, but it's like where you want it. I mean, it's where a bimini should be. So, and then also another big positive here is I'm gonna replace this for one that you insert back here so this won't get in the way. And I guess this is a flag holder. I'm not really sure what that is, but so I'll just show you real quick what happens when we take it down. So you just unclip it. It's super simple, and it comes with a nice cover. And then we'll just unclip this side. They clip pretty easily. This one's a little tight, but and then what happens is you can just fold it like this, and I gotta be careful so I don't break anything on that side. And then you could take out this rod and it'll fall and kind of hang out back here. And then this will be like the home for it back here. So what I'm really doing is I wanted to get this on because I have I have the cover being made for this boat in the next few weeks, and I know they're going to want to probably put some snaps in here and then around the sides of the boat. I'm not sure where they're going to put the snaps, but they're covering the cockpit, so I wanted them to build it around these mounts. So now that I did that, I know where these are being mounted. They can go ahead and put that cover on. I gotta, like I said, maybe I'll mock this one up over there, take this one off, put it on that side, and just put it where I need it. Or I could just measure off of this one and put it on that side, wait for the rod to come in. But I'm not getting the cover made for another week or two. So we got a little bit of time to do that. But let me wrap this thing up. And yeah, that's how you put a bimini on. Not that hard. Just, you know, kind of a pain in the ass to do. And then also with this style boat, it's difficult to figure out where you should put it. So we still got a lot of work to do on the interior. But like I said, I can't glue in these carpets. I can't do any gel coat work because it's so cold out. So we're just kind of rolling with the punches here. And I want to paint the bases also black, just make everything look good. But like I said, we got weather fighting us right now, so not much more I can really do. Just gonna put the bimini on, get the cover made, and I think we're gonna wrap this thing up for the winter, because this is gonna get fixed next year. I'm taking this vinyl off. I just did this for fun for that first run. This looks like crap. So just 2 vinyl stripes. We're gonna do the same concept, I think, but we're gonna do a little differently. I have a picture of what I want. We're gonna do actual black gel coat. So this is gonna come off in the spring, and we're gonna polish the boat, and we're gonna actually gel coat this. We're gonna gel coat, make a lot of this boat look a lot better. So I might even clear the whole boat. I don't know yet, depending on how much I can clean up. I waxed the front, and it came out okay, but and it's still like rough. You know, like it needs a new clear coat, a gel coat, but we'll see. One step by step. We're gonna take it day by day. But yeah, this thing's fun, man. I love this boat. Staying in the family for a long time. All right, we took off the rod on this side, put it on that side, and we got everything looking good. So that's how the bimini is gonna be mounted. It's actually kind of nice not having a rod back here, because you can kind of jump in and out of the boat now. When it's up, you can't. So that's kind of nice. I actually really don't like this setup, having the like nuts on this side. They should just have like this threaded insert or something, because when you pull this out, it the nut falls out, and then I could just see us being on the water and this falls out. I could just see that happening. All right, we're gonna winterize this today. Oh boy, look at that goodness in there. Some gas 2-stroke mix. And we're gonna clean that cover off. So we got fogging oil. We're gonna use some of this stable fogging oil. That's what we're gonna use, and we're gonna spray it in the carbs. But first, we're gonna let this boat warm up. Thermostat's open, so we can run some antifreeze through the lower unit, and then we'll check the lower unit oil to make sure there's no water in there. And then this thing's out for the season. Cold start, baby. Cold start. Better on the hose, and then we're gonna run some antifreeze through her. Thermostat is now open, so we're gonna run some antifreeze through her now. It might be, yeah. Here, don't plug it in yet. At the same time with this boat. And I'm gonna have to fog it real quick. This is gonna be all in one.
Well, worst case, I can pour this behind me into it.
I already did.
Are you good?
Yeah, that's all of it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is he's gonna get this pump going for the antifreeze. We're gonna pump it in and run it at the exact same time The thermostats are open, it's hot enough. And then when this bucket gets low enough, I'm gonna fog all 3 carbs.
You don't want to start yelling? You want to get slow?
No, I'm gonna come back here because it's gonna kill the motor.
Okay.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. We are officially fogged. Yes, we're good. We're fogged, and antifreeze is shooting out at Bobby. So we have coolant all throughout this, or antifreeze throughout this motor, so we're good. Yeah, I feel good that I did that. There's a controversy online that you don't have to do it with outboards because technically you can.
You're talking like a $2,000 thing. You might as well do it.
You could lower the motor all the way, let it all drain out, and they say just check the lower unit oil because if you have water in there, it could freeze and break your. So I might just pop one of those screws off when all this dries, just to make sure there's nothing. Same thing with that boat. We should do both.
We should do both.
Just check both.
Go look at the middle compartment.
Let me just put this back together. No, we'll finish that. Now we're just gonna throw our cover back on. Sorry, I couldn't really show you guys the carbs, but I just sprayed fogging oil evenly around all of them. You start slow and then you spray a lot the second time just to get it to stall, and that coats the cylinder walls and coats the carb with fogging oil. So when I go to start it up in the spring, it's gonna probably smoke like crazy, but we'll know that we're good from a lubrication standpoint over the winter. So let me just clean the inside of this on. It's got some nasty cruddy oil in there, and we'll throw this back on and button up the top, and we're good to go. She's done for the winter. Very sad day. All right, the last step is just check and make sure there's no water in your lower unit. Nope, that's fluid. We're good. Good on this boat. I just changed this, so there's absolutely zero reason to change this fluid. It's completely clear fluid, so this lower unit is completely good. So that's the final step. Make sure there's no water in this. Make sure that you're drained out. All the water's drained out, so if you don't decide to do the antifreeze route, just lower the lower unit all the way as far as you can go, and hope for the best. But there you go, that's how you winterize an outboard motor. Alright, welcome back to Garone Garage here. So we were going to stop working on the boat, but we decided to do one last final thing, and that is build the seat bases. Alright, here's our workshop for right now. Our bimini box. Here we go. You're really not supposed to use self-tappers in a Cruza application, but I like to use it as a stay. So you put some putty on this side, you screw it in and it holds. Oh, stuff is strong. So we're gonna try our best here. All right, there it is. So I basically, what I did is I took the piece, the bottom piece of that, and I made a base for that. And then what I'm going to do for the other piece, the backrest, is I'm going to connect that to the actual cap of the boat. So the bottom piece is going to sit on this, and there's some hinges on there. So I'm going to see if I can utilize those hinges to make this like storage. So attach that to this. we'll see where those line up, if it's even possible. If it is, it'd be nice if I could put hinges in the front and something so I could pick it up and put like I don't know, like 2-stroke oil in here, or bins or something, just to store stuff. So that's that. The base is pretty much done. It's not really what I envisioned it to look like, but it looks okay. So the putty and then the self-tapping stainless screws should really hold this in place and be strong enough for what I needed for. I may gel coat this, I'm not sure yet. I may fiberglass some of it, I'm not sure yet. I just wanted to get the base the base done so we can do the backrest this weekend and finish up the interior of this boat. Like I said, it's getting a little cold out, so this is kind of iffy. Just because this is something that I could always redo if I need to, I figured let me just do it. It's 52 degrees out right now, and it's supposed to drop overnight. So I'm going to put this in the garage, in the back of the garage, and let this cure in the garage. Just see if it'll cure nicer back here where it's a little warmer. Moment of truth. It did. It cured. No, it cured. You know, we cured. Okay, good. All right, got the boat outfitter's seats, the bench seat for the back of the boat, the Glastron. So what we're doing here is I built this piece of a base out of Kusa, and check this out. So what I did is these seats come pre-made with hinges on them actually, which is super nice. So you have the hinges here. So what I did is I used the T-nuts again. So I used T-nuts in the back, and then just got some bolts that fit through. So now what it's gonna look like is the Kusa base with some compartments so I can store some stuff in there. And then we'll be able to hinge the seat up and down. So if I need to get to, say, 2-stroke oil or anything back here, we can. Sorry for the noise, we got the power washer going, we're cleaning the boats. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Probably cover this up in the front here with rug. So you won't be able to see this, it'll just be black rug. Glue it on there, and the hinges will kind of be permanent. And then what we're doing for the back here is we're gonna have to build something for this to mount to in the back. And more to come on that, but we're gonna put this in there, test fit it, and then we're gonna see what else is needed to do the rest. Still have a ton of work to do, but this is kind of what it looks like now. And it'll be able to hinge up, and this is where it'll be mounted. And then we gotta test fit the back. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Season's over. We got the bimini hooked up. Bench seat is installed temporarily. I needed to install it so they can put the cover, the cockpit cover over it. So I just did this temporarily, but we're gonna probably retrofit something back here that's gonna be more permanent and a little bit more support for this back seat rest, so when people are sitting, it doesn't rip off. You can see my breath out here today. It's crazy. It looks so good though. Boat outfitters, thank you for the seats. I couldn't have dreamed of a better setup than this. So this boat is winterized. It is getting the cockpit cover made next weekend, and it's gonna get shrink wrapped after that. So it sucks that the season's over, but we had a lot of progress with this. And then come the springtime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna either glue that carpet on the sides or gel coat the sides black. We're gonna tie up all the wires, clean all the wires up, get a water pressure gauge on there, cut those seat bases in the front down, put an adjustable seat base on there. Hot foot is going to go in, and then some small cosmetic stuff. We're going to fix up the sides, gel coat this. We're going to clean up the sides, put the bolsters in, which I could probably do the bolsters before we actually get rid of this, but or sorry, put it away for the winter. So yeah, a lot of work to be done, but I think really happy with the progress and really excited with the way that the ride went, the test drive. So there she is, guys. Thanks for following along with this project. Sucks that it's going into storage, but we had a fun run. Good thing I winterized it. We got ice actually forming here. Look at this. It's cold here in Jersey already, so it's good that this is winterized and done. Wow, I love this thing. Staying in the family for a while. More projects coming your way. This is not the end of the projects. Boat projects maybe for now, but next coming is you can see it behind me here. We got the 3-wheeler in the lineup. We're doing some work to that. We got our other quad in the lineup as well. And then we got to work on my brother's Warrior soon. So we got some riding videos. We got some work done to those. And looking forward to showing you this journey next. And then some boat stuff maybe. I might put a cutout in the shrink wrap. So during the winter I can get in there and do some stuff maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for coming along the journey. Really excited to see this one out in the water. And we'll catch y'all soon. Peace. What are we picking up today, Tristan?
Oh, junk.
Let's see it.
Bees.
Dude, this thing won't even run. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I love it.
We're gonna have an interesting day with these two.
So much.